What's up, guys? Dolevine, dolevine.com, dolevine.com. I'm going to do a quick video here showing you stuff that I have in my car. I made this blog on Instructables a while back, about a few years ago now. I was just going to make a video of it quick. I wanted to show you guys the actual stuff. But, I figured this would just get you the basic idea. There's going to be a few things I'm going to skip over here, but this is stuff you need to keep in your car, or you should keep in your car. Alright, stay with me here. So, two bags. I like to keep everything in bags and keep it all organized, that helps you know where stuff is. I just like having different bags, so I'm just going to get right into it here. So, as you can see, I got a bag of like for tool stuff, fix a flat jump cable, a tire pad kit, like a tread thing there that you put under your tire, couple other things like bungee there. That's this bag right here. Another thing here is tow rope there, and some water you can see underneath it. This right here is a mini shovel, an orange vest if you're gonna be out on the side of the road. There's more tow straps and stuff, so it's good to have tow straps and all that. And bungees here. We got bungee cords right here. You can always use bungee cords for stuff. Got another little survival kit here. It's got a whistle, mylar blanket, few random things, and it's also got your water bottle too. So there's that tread ahead things. I've yet to try these out, but I'm thinking they're pretty cool and they might actually work. Otherwise, people use like cat litter and that there's like a special name for it that absorbent, I guess you'd actually call it, that you can get specifically made, or if you do have flat or something. So going on here, tire patch kit, that can come handy and save you some bucks. Yeah. I got another video on how to use that. This stuff here is pretty cool. It's windshield de-icer. You just spray it on it and melt that stuff. Don't use water. That'll just freeze. Don't put hot water on your locks. So if your locks are frozen, because that'll freeze and make it worse. Fix a flat. These things work really good. Even the generic kind. I forget the generic kind, but I've had them work great too. Read the instructions on how to use those. Um, if you get a flat and have an air compressor, get you to a gas station or get you to a 5-year injector, and you can put a patch on your car. So these are really nice. They're real cheap. They take a while to fill up tire, but good to have. And either some random tools, small tool kits, good to have. So there's some of the pictures of some of the stuff that you should have in your car. I understand some vehicles are bigger than others and all that, but bungee cords, fixed tire plugs, all that. Think of flashlight, roll flares, tire pressure gauge, tow rope, ratchet straps, bug spray depending on the time of year. I originally made this video because of making a winter bag here, which I'm gonna make a separate video. But there's a few things on here that that'll cover that too. So I'm not gonna get into everyday carry bag, but I'll just show you. I'll give you some ideas of stuff you want to keep your everyday carry bag separate than your car bag. Even if you have multiple things, they take up a little more room. It's just better to keep all your car stuff, your winter car stuff, in one spot. You know what I'm saying? So this is everyday carry bag. So I'm just gonna show you a few things here. A couple more tools, sewing kit, glass there. Get waterproof bag, poncho, mylar blanket, all your cords, extra cords. These are made just for that bag. Another waterproof container, um, electrical tape, duct tape on the bed, koozie. Here's a case right here, got like a can opener, a magnifying glass, some wicks, some hand wipes, a little fork and spoon there, little things like that in the little case. That's just kind of, if you want to look through that real quick. This is just a bag you keep in your, not your everything you keep in your car. If you got a gym bag, pack your gym bag. If having spare clothes is just good for any situation. You never know if you spill something, or if you go outside and then your pants get all wet, um, just for even at work and stuff. Having spare shoes and socks and t-shirt, all that type of stuff can come in handy. So all that good stuff. I always like wearing hats, so I was like keeping a spare hat in my car. Um, Snowboard bag doesn't really, frisbee golf bags are just softball bags. I'm not going to go over those right now. You don't really need to, unless that's your thing. I got different videos on those, but here's some more stuff you should have. Your manual, um, a spare phone charger. You should keep 2 in there just in case if they get caught door, they break. I always keep spare sunglasses in my car because sometimes I always take them out or I don't remember mine, and it's all bright. So I keep a bunch of cheap shades in my car. Right here we got a crank flashlight. I like keeping these extra USB things too. Um, hand warmers. That's another one there you can't go wrong with. Keep your hand warmers in your car. Your tire gauge pump. Your little RFM transmitter for audio and all that stuff. Gotta have extra gloves in your car, matches, um, just different things like that. Let you read through here. Yep, I got mentioned most of the stuff. I had pictures of, and yeah, I always keep napkins in my car in the glove box and stuff. So gonna keep going here in your back seat. Depending on the time, you gotta have your ice snow scrapers. I like having the short ones and the long ones. Spare hat. You should have winter hat and gloves, but I'm gonna go over like a winter bag. I made this when it was more summertime, so um, I didn't really focus on much of the winter stuff because I've already had a lot of stuff I was putting together for it. So this right here could probably be one of the best things ever. Um, it's a jumper pack, so if your battery dies, you can use this to jump your car. I've used this multiple times. They work really good. Um, you can get these with air compressors too built into them, so they don't take up a lot of space, and you can charge your cell phone. You can jump your car. You got a light on there. This is one of the key things. You can get them, for under $100, and I got this one at Harbor Freight, and it's lasted me like 5 years, and I paid like 30, $40 for it. I'd recommend getting a little better one, but that thing saved me multiple times. I can't recommend one of these enough. An umbrella there looks like blanket. It's more your winter time. Um, first aid kit right here. You gotta have your first aid kit. I like these light keeper outer things, or the sunblock sunshades. As you can see, jumper cables. Uh, that's just kind of a view from my trunk. Water, keep extra water in your car, food in your car. I don't really have a category for that on here, but just nuts and random things, that won't smell or go bad in your car. Always keep water in there, even if it's, winter time and it freezes. You can warm it up and melt it. It can save you. I'm gonna go over, some liquids here. You don't have to keep a whole big quart. You can keep one of them small oil things just in case, you have some kind of oil problem and you just need some to get you through. And same with this coolant, you know what I mean? If something goes in your coolant, it's good. You can, in a pinch, pour just water, but if you don't have water, I just suggest keeping um, some liquids in your car, some coolant, and this stuff here, this ISO heat. If you run out of gas and then you get gas, and then I've actually had this happen. Um, yeah, I ran out of gas, had to buy a gas can, and then I got the gas, and then I poured the gas in, but then the line froze because there was no gas in it. So that's what this stuff does. So if you ever do run out of gas, you gotta have this stuff too. Otherwise, your line freezes, and then you're just pouring gas on the frozen line, and then there's water in there, and it still won't start. So this stuff is like $1. So if you don't have that in your car, you gotta get that for $1. I mean, come on, people, come on. I know no one's gonna listen to this anyway, so I'm just showing you what I do. Just might help some people if they're not ignorant and want to, help themselves in case of something. Having a gas can, that always helps. And keeping, you can keep some of this stuff in your garage. Just have it there when you need it. So if, you run out of windshield wiper fluid, you can actually see, when that stuff builds up in wintertime, you need coolant, or you need washer fluid to get that stuff off your windshield. So always keep this stuff full. Keep a half tank of gas minimum in winter and stuff like that. This stuff right here, this stuff, if you have a coolant leak, this stuff is magic. This stuff will, for 15, $20, it can really save a car if if you got if you have transmission leak or something. I just thought I'd throw that in there because this stuff has really helped. Um, look more into that, but there's just like a hide a key, spare key, if you get stuck out. A few more ideas I have, just like duct tape, fire extinguishers, those come in handy. I could need to get a new one. I actually had to put some lady's car out that was on fire on the side of the road, and I used mine up. But road flares, you don't want to get hit. If you're working on the side of the road and your battery goes out or something, and people can't see you. Weather radio can always be good. Thermos for coffee, your cooler, spare light bulbs for your lights, So if you should go through and buy all light bulbs for your car, and then Well, you should know how to replace them first of all, but having bulbs right there, they cost a couple bucks, and you don't got to make a special trip to the store. You can just replace it right when you realize that it's out. So, um, couple other things, and I didn't really mention, yeah, rags. There's like a tarp would be a good one to put in here. I'm gonna go through winter stuff, but this is just kind of it's an overall thing of what I kind of keep in my car, and um, a lot of the stuff you can just keep in there, the whole time. Know where you have it. I got it looks like a funnel down there too. I don't know if I mentioned that. Um, some vehicles have more storage space than others, so you got to kind of get creative. And during the summertime, you can take out your winter stuff and kind of just add what you think for your area and stuff and what you might need and what you use. But just kind of a few ideas of stuff that pretty basic stuff that you should have in your car. Some people don't think about it. Um, I was just gonna be making one for winter here because that's kind of if you get stuck, you're gonna want all that warm stuff so you can change a tire or any of that stuff. Another tip I'd give you is always make sure that your spare tire's filled up and you got a lug nut wrench and you got a jack that works and all that stuff. I just went to change the brakes on my girl's car, and uh, yeah, the lug nuts wouldn't come off even with the breaker bar when I was in my garage. So if that had happened to her on the side of the road, it would have been a tow, and depending on where you are, that you could get screwed pretty bad. And I couldn't get these lug nuts off for nothing, and yeah, I had to pay to get them off, and had to buy new lug nuts. So I got I run around on that, but just kind of think of stuff like that that could get in your way, and um, always make sure you got good tires and all that stuff. But that's for another video. Just a few ideas here. You know, just throw some of this stuff in a bag. Um, find nicks and spots in your car for stuff, and clean out your glove box. Get all the junk out of there. Always keep your car clean. Just kind of common sense stuff, but you know, there's my gym bag. So you know, I don't need to hear about room. You can find room, and if I would suggest anything, food, water, gloves, that jumper pack thing, it's really great. But that's just kind of I got about 3,000 here, 42 favorites. One comment, someone said that I need to. Why don't you clean your trunk? I got a couple vehicles, so um, for me, I gotta get multiple of this stuff and the right types of fluids and all that. But you know, um, I took out the subs and the amp and all that stuff, so I don't need to be bumping anymore. I just would rather be prepared and have stuff in my car that I'll actually use. I don't need to be jamming it anymore and having subs taking up all this space. So that's just kind of a quick overview of some of the stuff I keep in my car. Um, I was hoping to show the stuff in the car, but that maybe I'll make a video, another video on that. But just a few ideas there, help keep you thinking here of what you keep in your car, and if you keep anything else that I missed here, give me a comment or let me know what you think, or if you like this video, give me subscribes. I'm gonna have a bunch more videos coming up, so yeah, subscribe to this video if you like it, and write some tips that I could use. All right, Dolzine, dolzine.com. All right, you guys have a good one.